Yellowstone Lake. All right, so we're at the 9 Mile Trailhead, getting ready to start out. A pretty big fire burn area on the northeast part of Yellowstone Lake. So Yellowstone Lake is maybe 300 yards over that. So it's still early in the day, so I think I'm just going to go with wet feet. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay. He who hesitates is lost. So let's go, let's take the pack off. Let's keep those feet relatively dry. Finishing up here. So I think this burn is maybe from 2020. I don't know. So one of the things that I just really love about a hike like this is listening to things. Sometimes it's not even, you don't really hear anything. It's completely quiet, but it's biggest thing for me is the absence of any man-made noises. So I hear some grasshoppers and really nothing else right now. And we're right at the edge of Yellowstone Lake. Really quick update. I was just thinking that man-made noises is probably an outdated term, and I do mean that very sincerely. That I mean human-made noises, not, you know. Lisa, I don't know which seed I should pick. So many good options. Hope you're doing well. So we're coming up to 5E, 7, 8, and 9 are all kind of close together. So this is the first time there's been any opening, except for the fire burn, obviously. So looking good. We get haven't seen any trail markers yet. I'm starting to get a lot, but now I looked at the map, it's just up ahead, so there should be trail markers here. See? This is where you're looking at it and saying, okay, got a path going this way and a path going this way. And I think that would take you out to like whatever, 5E 9 maybe, or 7, whichever one. We'll see. They really could stand to put a few markers out here. Yikes. I'm back here, Paul. That's what I get for trying to film at the same time. How's that? Just trying to avoid getting my shoes wet. That's all. Look at all that deadfall. Wow. first bear print right there. And since it just rained yesterday, they're pretty fresh. How about see the tracks are going the opposite way. So that's a good thing. I figure I've got about another maybe mile and a half to go. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a bunch of bear scat. So we'll just have to kind of pay more attention out here. I've been calling out as they kind of round corners and stuff like that. They come around here and stuff. So haven't seen any tracks though. So I mean, this last little section here of a quarter mile or whatever, it's just phenomenal. And I mean, of course, it's so quiet out and just not that much of a breeze. But man, you're just kind of walking along here, you're thinking, it's amazing. Survivor is amazing because it's not that big. I mean, in the sense of height or even how broad it is. It's 5E6. I'm staying tonight, and wow, what an amazing campsite. That other dung that I saw when I stopped, I think that was bison. So, all right. What an amazing place. Let's go look at all this. gashed my arm. My hand feels okay, I think. But I gotta get this stuff off. I did a really dumb thing, and when I was throwing up the thing for the bear hang, there was a little tiny stump sticking out of the ground, and it just stumbled right over. You know, as I threw up, went backwards, and then landed on my side. So, try to wipe that off. There's not. I mean, flies are biting too. It's not bleeding much at all. My hand's a little, and my arm's just a little sore. I don't know if that means anything for the rest of the trip or not. I guess I'll find out in the morning. I just can't believe that. Let's see. And then it was kind of. That is one of the risks too when you're out. On your own. This is the adventure I chose. I'm gonna try another. Yeah, let's just kind of see. I'd like to toss that bear hang up. I got to get that up there and make something to eat. Then, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, this really was a great day today. It was hard at the end, but it was great going around Yellowstone Lake. But you got to be smart about all this stuff. And I've already had a couple. I had the little fall. See, here's my dumb mistake. There's a bear pole up there, and I was right behind this one right here, but that was right behind me, and then my momentum just knocked me back, and then I fell against that. So I think that's gonna be it. I'll have to. My hand's fairly sore. I think it might be just like a minor sprain or whatever. And so I'll see. I think I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna head back tomorrow, and. It just doesn't make probably any sense. And plus, maybe this accentuates the risk element to it. It is gorgeous up here. So I'm going to just try to get this back up again, because it didn't, as I tripped, it didn't go over the pole. But I'm just going to throw it up. I think I can get it up, underhanded up over there. And, it's kind of strange to think. I mean, it's such a gorgeous hiking day, and I don't know. I mean, there may not be anybody around here for
quite a few miles because the other campsites were open for today, this morning, as of this morning. So it could mean there's nobody within 9 miles or so. But it is so peaceful out here. These are pretty good. 580 calories. Touch spicy. Of course, I'm kind of sensitive to that.
It's interesting. You come out here and you want to learn. I think you want to learn different things. You want to learn more about yourself. It's at one level you can have this feeling of really being connected to everything, and yet at another level, kind of going the opposite way. You can feel like kind of inconsequential, I guess, and that all of this just kind of goes on and on. All of life and the trees and everything, and right over there's a skull of some kind of animal on top of a little log that somebody put up there, and that's what happens. We just all kind of regenerate and continue on. That sounds pretty negative. Maybe I don't want to go down that path. I think it's kind of, but nature's tough. It just kind of it is what it is. The rules are the rules, and you got to be prepared for things. So, and if things are bad enough, sometimes, or you might just have some bad luck. And I'm looking forward. Now that it doesn't make any sense for me to go, and even if my hand feels good tomorrow morning, I just kind of feel like I just don't think I want to try it. It feels like this has been one heck of a day, and
it's a cold one. I don't know. It's got to be. I'll check the thermometer out there, but I'm sure it's right around 30 or so. With a little bit of a breeze. It's me. It might be as I get older. It might be just my body, but it's temperature-wise. I thought I prepared fairly well because I got this on now. I realize the fleece isn't very warm, but I got a down jacket on. I got the fleece on underneath here, and then I have a long sleeve merino wool, 2 long sleeve merino wool shirts on, and there's 2, and then underneath here I have a short sleeve merino wool. So you'd think that would be enough to keep you, and then a 20-degree down bag, which I realize that 20 degrees is probably, I think it's rated just to kind of keep you from freezing or whatever, not necessarily a comfort level, but with all of that, you think that I would be semi-warm, and at least a sleeping pad, which is pretty good. But no such luck.
Also a little oatmeal and my Swiss Miss. So like that for right now. I've been fortunate. I mean, man, if it was raining right now, I'd be like, ah. But it's cold in the morning, but it's gonna, it's gonna be a beautiful hike. So, and take it all in. Oh, indecision. And I had pretty much made up my mind to go back. Just after kind of hurting my hand and stuff like that, but it doesn't really hurt that much. And I probably should at least take a look and see what it looks like here. I think I'm gonna leave this one alone for a bit. No. I mean, it was not like it's deep. It just kind of, or I could put liquid Band-Aid on it. But I feel like I should probably kind of hang out here for a little bit, for maybe the rest of the day. Maybe see what happens. I think I'll probably head back. I mean, the thoroughfare would be cool. I think when I'm feeling good, another day down, then I got at least 2 days back, not 3, and I just don't know if I'm going to keep grinding it out that long. And still enjoying it. I mean, this, like right now, shoot, this is good stuff. But, I slept okay last night, but, you gotta, it starts getting cold and you can't have fires out here. So that's another thing. Campfires aren't allowed because it's been pretty dry out here. So, without being able to have a campfire, you can't really do much The next thing you know, you're going to bed at 8:30, and then you're trying. You wake up you sleep off and on, and then I feel like at somewhere around 4:30, I'm just kind of like laying there and cold and just kind of like so. So I'll enjoy this, and then head back. I guess a better decision. I gotta say goodbye to my buddy over here. Someone put him up here for good luck, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll go in to the Anderson Woods. Good morning. Does that sound better than Hey Bear? The Beatles. Maybe I'll name every band I can think of as I go through. Huh? There's a little bear scat from maybe a couple days ago. Pretty fresh bear scat there. I don't think that was there yesterday. Yeah. We got Neil Young and Crazy Horse.
Harry Nielsen. I'll go modern. Lumineers. Looks to me like I'm following bear tracks going the same way that I am, but I got to go this way. I'll just kind of be careful. They're small. I don't get from trail maintenance. I mean, these trees are just going to continue to block the path. There's no alternative route around them. So somebody's got to cut them out trim the insides. Probably cut. You'll have to kind of cut it. And maybe there's some kind of regulation, but this is, it just makes the trail impassable. And at some point in time, somebody's got to deal with it. It'd be a lot easier to deal with it now than it would be when they get to be older. That's not my little beef. I mean, it's so beautiful out here, yet there's nothing done for that kind of thing or signage. Most of the orange signs look like they've been there. If you do see one, it's, half of them are probably been there for 10 years. So. Yellowstone, you are amazing. One last little. Finish up with this segment. Maybe this is like part 3, I think, of the journey, and maybe there's a tiny part 4. We'll see. But just have to go up there, and that's it. See? All you have to do is stay calm. Don't agitate the bear. That's all. Oh, life is crazy.